Hello, this is the installation process for installing the rapid case kicker on an RCBS press. This is the Supreme press, rock chucker, and it's got the Y-type primer catcher, and it's also got, I've got the RCBS accessory plate on here. His video that's provided shows a good example of how the how to install the rapid case kicker on the standard press without the base. But for installing this on the base, it's very simple. What you have to do is you loosen up your bolts, and then you've got to move the press all the way. Got to move the press to the left so that you've got some clearance. And you'll also see that when you attempt to install this onto the press, you've got a slight problem right here, whereas this bolt right here is a little bit in the way of the base being installed straight. The resolution for this was to simply go out to my grinder and grind a piece off of this that would allow it to go bypass that bolt. So what I did is I took and installed that like this. Got it almost snug, and then I moved the press all the way snug against it, and I tightened it the rest of the way. Now, additionally, what I found I wanted to do was I went and I got a larger washer, just because it's a little bit on the edge there, and I just wanted it to be a little bit more stable. So I just went ahead and put a bigger washer on there, which I think solved the problem perfectly. Now it functions. Okay, put a case in. Oops, what happened here? Oh, I forgot one important element that was provided with this device. The chute, which will catch your casings and route them down to a tank. And what I did is, you'll notice here this magnet that I installed, and what that does is that sort of locks it all in really snugly. So do that, and the rapid case kicker works really well. And one additional thing on the RCBS press, one of the problems is the gap that right here, just in general, but also with the case kicker on there, it could you don't have a lot of room. So I installed a 1/4 inch bolt. There's a groove in the back of this, and I screwed that bolt into there so that the press gap here between the primer catcher and the ram is minimized, and that catches all the primers so you don't have them dropping all over like you do. And you can use that whether or not you have the case kicker or not. Pretty effective tool. I've loaded several rounds, or actually deprimed several rounds. I haven't loaded any of them, but I imagine it would work equally well with loaded ammo. Anyway, excellent tool.